I've laid out the cassette tops in the regions that we're going to be sampling for microscopy, taking a basically 1 by 2 inch block of tissue and embedding that in wax and performing microscopic stains. Beginning up here in the frontal cortex, the first cassette will be taken from the midfrontal cortex, including cortical gray and white matter. Moving up further back, we'll take block B here from the cingulate gyrus and the head of the caudate, along with the lateral ventricle and some of the surrounding white matter. In this section, we'll take a piece of the basal ganglia. Here, sampling out as far lateral as the insular cortex, but including the putamen and the globus pallidus in that section. Then in section D, we will take a midline section, including the thalamus, some of the third ventricular structures, perhaps even the red nucleus at the base there. Then section E will come from the hippocampus, and it will include lateral structures of both ventricle, white matter, and choroid plexus. And what's not visible also be included in the section is the tail of the caudate. Then moving into the cerebellum, what we would like to get is both cerebellar cortex and deep gray structures. And here you can see we'll catch the dentate nucleus along with cerebellar cortex in that section there. Section G is going to come across and include both sides of the substantia nigra, the cerebral peduncle, and perhaps up to the cerebral aqueduct. Section H will include the pons and the locus coeruleus and the beginnings of the fourth ventricle. And then section I will include the medulla and deep structures there too. J would be the spinal cord, but we didn't have that in this particular case. And so I will also include in J a piece of the pituitary, which has been kept by the PA after removing it from the sella turcica, placing it in a cassette for later embedding and then microscopic analysis.